Hello everyone, welcome to Mentors Academy where excellence meets strategy. Today marks the beginning of our new initiative CSAT lecture series. Okay, so whether you're a first time aspirant or someone retaking the prelims, this orientation is your launchpad into mastering the civil services aptitude test. Okay, so usually we know CSAT is not just paper 2 of the prelims, it's the silent gatekeeper, the qualifier, the paper that doesn't count in your final score but can still decide whether you even get to write mains or not. And that's why we are here to make sure you don't just clear it but conquer it. Okay, so let's start the session. So, what is CSAT exactly? Let's just begin with the basics. CSAT was introduced in the year 2011 to test a candidate's aptitude, your ability to comprehend, reason, and solve problems. So, it's just not about memorizing facts, it's about how you think. So, you'll face 80 questions in 120 minutes, right? So it's 80 questions in 120 minutes. So that's 1.5 minutes per question. But here is the twist. You only need to score 66 marks out of 200 to qualify this exam. So that's roughly 27 questions. That's roughly 27 correct answers with zero negatives. So the real game is accuracy, is not the aggression. Think of CSAT as a filter. It doesn't reward brilliance, it penalizes carelessness. Yeah? So that's why strategy matters more than speed. Strategy. Well, so every year thousands of aspirants clear GS paper 1 only to be eliminated by CSAT. It's really heartbreaking and also avoidable. The paper is qualifying, yes, but its difficulty has quietly increased over the years. Comprehension passages are longer, okay, and reasoning puzzles are trickier. Numeracy demands really sharp fundamentals. So, if you have been ignoring CSAT thinking it's just qualifying paper, this is your wake up call. Treat it like a subject, give it time and respect its complexity. So coming to the syllabus breakdown, here we have usually like five key domains. It's comprehension. This is basically the heart of CSAT. You will read dense passages and answer questions on tone, theme, inference. The trick is practice with editorials. The Hindu, Indian Express. Learn to read between the lines. Okay, the Hindu and Indian Express papers will really help if you are consistent. So next up we have logical reasoning and analytical ability. It includes topics like syllogisms, assumptions, blood relations, puzzles, seating arrangements, coding, decoding, etc. So these aren't just questions, they are traps. Okay, so use flowcharts, diagrams, and eliminate options smartly. Coming to the next topic, which is basic numeracy, it's just the class 10th math, but just don't be fooled, okay? UPSC twists simple concepts into layered problems. To focus on the important concepts like a ratio and proportions, a percentage, number system, time and work, mental math, speed, speed and distance, etc. So here the speed with accuracy is key. Accuracy is the key along with good speed. So the next topic is data interpretation. Here tables, pie charts, bar graphs are included. So you don't always need full calculations, just sharp observation. Practice identifying trends and sufficiency. Okay, so practice is very much important for these kind of questions to speed up the math. And the next one is general mental ability. It includes topics like Venn diagrams, clocks and calendars, direction sense, logical sequences, cube and dice, etc. So these test your spatial and logical intuition, build muscle memory through repetitions. Okay, so each section of CSAT demands a unique approach, and that's exactly what our lecture series will deliver, section wise mastery, not just generic practice. Okay, so now let's talk about strategy, a simple plan that works. So, for coming to the daily routine, dedicate at least 1 to 2 hours per day to CSAT. Start with the comprehension, around 2 to 3 passages a day. Rotate sections through the week. Okay, Monday for reasoning, Tuesday for numeracy, Wednesday for DI, Thursday mental ability, like that. Mock test, so take a full length mock test every 10 days at least. Okay, so but don't just solve and analyze where did you lose the time, what type of questions tricked you, build a tracker for silly mistakes. That's the whole point of giving mock test, not just solving the questions. So start with your strengths, attempt your strongest section first. Okay, the topics you are most comfortable with. Build the momentum, avoid negative marking traps. So, time management, practice under conditions. Put on a timer. Learn to skip questions that demand too much time. Smart work is very important. You have to be very selective about the questions you are trying to solve. So, your goal is qualifying, not perfection in this paper. So coming to the resources and books, so you don't need like multiple books, you just need the right ones, right? So these are some of the books I would suggest you go through in case you want to refer to a source, a manual source. The first one is Analytical Reasoning by M.K. Pandey for conceptual clarity. The next one is a Verbal and Non-Verbal Reasoning by R.S. Agarwal for exhaustive practice. So the next is Quantitative Aptitude for Competitive Examinations by R.S. Agarwal, again for numeracy and DI. Okay. So the another recommendation is MC Graw-Hill CSAT Manual for Integrated Coverage. Then, and of course, our lecture series will supplement these with curated practice sets, mock tests, and doubt clearing sessions. So, let's just wrap it up. So, before we wrap up, here's the most important message: CSAT is not a test of memory, it's a test of your mindset. So, rote learning is not going to work here. You don't need to be math wizard or a logic genius. You need consistency, clarity, and calm in your preparation. So, practice daily, review weekly, and believe in your preparation, believe in yourself. At Mentors Academy, we are not just teaching CSAT, we are building thinkers, problem solvers, future officers. So, gear up, stay sharp, and let's crack CSAT together. Thank you so much for your attention and for joining this orientation session. Our journey begins now. So, we'll be uploading a CSAT class every weekend, probably on Sundays. So, yeah, see you in the next lecture. Have a good day. Thank you so much.